Hey Pisces, it's your honest homegirl, 𝑇ℎ𝑒 𝐻𝑜𝑚𝑒𝑔𝑖𝑟𝑙 and I will be doing your homegirl horoscope. Now, Pisces, you guys have a dilemma, okay? You guys, I kept hearing, are you coming or are you going? Are you coming or are you going? So there's a need for you to make up your mind, Pisces. Whether it's pertaining to people, places, or things, it doesn't matter, or even with yourself. Because I feel like you're at a crossroads where one thing over here, its expiration date is up. Whatever's over here, it's grown to its fullest potential. It ain't going nowhere. You ain't growing no more in this situation. You've learned whatever lessons you were supposed to learn, but it's like you're still there. Then on the other hand, this over here, it's kind of like starting from scratch. Starting over, but starting over with wisdom and knowledge and understanding. Now it's just time to integrate those things. Then there's this energy of you invested time over here, but not as much time as you did over here. I don't know if you hear that motorcycle, but that motorcycle just took off fast as hell. And maybe that might be a sign for some of you to take off fast as hell. But you have to have an honest talk with yourself, Pisces, on are you staying or are you going? Only you know this situation. And I really feel like the only reason why people stay over here is because they feel like, oh, I put too much time and effort into this. I'm not letting it go that easily. When all the while Spirit wants you to. Nothing lasts forever. And I feel like whatever you invested time, energy, love, respect, loyalty, trust, whatever you whatever you invested your time in, you was only supposed to invest your time in a certain period of time, and that was it. And now that that's grown to its fullest potential, you've grown to your fullest potential in that situation. It's time to go over here. And yes, you may have to start over. Yes, you may have to date other people. Yes, you might have to put your time and energy into something else and watch that grow to its fullest potential. But are you going to do it? That's what I'm getting for you, Pisces. But let's get into your home. Can't even talk. Some of you need to speak up, okay? Say what you gotta say. Speak your truth. Have that honest conversation with yourself. But let's get into your honest talking tarot session. Let's see what you need to be aware of, Pisces. Spirit, what does Pisces need to be aware of? Yeah, you're being spiritually tested at this time. You may even have spiritual gifts and could be practicing your spiritual gifts at this time. And it could be a challenge for you, following your intuition, utilizing your discernment. But the more you practice it, the better you get at it. For others of you, you could be just seeing how things, like now you're at a point in your healing journey where you're like, okay, I see why God did that. I see why God put me in that situation. I see why God had me over here for far too long. I see why I was stuck. I see you're starting to see the spiritual lessons in situations, Pisces. And it can be mind-boggling and it can blow your mind. But the thing is, all of these things happened for the best. And it's like these spiritual tests, now that you're at this crossroad, is you deciding what's best. You've been through all these lessons. You've dealt with all these different people. You've been in all these different situations. You know the outcomes of certain things if you stay too long, if you stay past the expiration date. What happens when you sit there and try to use milk past its expiration date? What happens? What happens when you keep that carton of milk in the refrigerator past its expiration date? What happens? And because you know these things, now you have to base your decisions off of life experience. Okay? And when you make the best decisions, you get the best outcomes. Once you make up your mind, once you pass these spiritual pop quizzes, Pisces, you get blessed. You get blessed. So are you staying or are you going? That's your spiritual pop quiz. Are you staying or are you going? And that's what you need to be aware of, that you're being tested at this time. This is why you're at these crossroads right now. This is why you're making decisions with people, places, and things right now. Are you staying or are you going? Because whatever you decide, the karmic wheel could be in favor for you, or it could be against you. But I feel like you're going to make the right choice, Pisces. Let's look at money and career for you. And if you have Sagittarius in your chart, Pisces, you better choose you. Okay? But let's see about money and career. Yeah, you're in a situation when it comes to money and career where you may not be happy. You may not be really fulfilled. You may be surrounded by toxicity, and there's a need for change. There's a need to do something differently. For some of you, you may work for family, okay? For some of you, you may have took on a career because your family said it was best for you to do, okay? You may have listened to family when it came to things, thinking it was going to make them happy. You went to college because of what your family wanted you to, and then now you realize that you ended up in a fucking bunch of debt and you don't even want to do what you went to school for. Somebody could have told you it was toxic. Someone in your family could have told you what you want to do for a living ain't going to take you nowhere. It ain't going to go nowhere. And it's like the toxicity of your family made you make decisions based off your money and career decisions. For some of you, you just didn't listen to them at all, and you turned out to be happy with what you do. When you have to make a decision based off what you need to do with your money and your career, Pisces, you gotta understand only you gonna have to live with them consequences. Only you gonna have to work that job. Only you gonna have to deal with them people. So you may want to do what's best. For some of you, you even may think that there's a family member being low vibrational or toxic when it comes to a financial situation, a resource situation. But really, this person is trying to shine the light on you, okay? They're trying to teach you something. They could be telling you, like, listen, you need to get it together. You could be someone's son. And it's like you may only call people for money, or somebody, or a Leo may only call you for money. It's like there's a situation with finances and resources. Either you're somebody's son or you're dealing with a Leo, and it's like the only time you're happy with this individual is if they give you money. So say you're someone's son. You're only happy with this family member when they give you money. Or you could be looking at a family member and it's like the relationship you have with this person when it comes to money, it's just like a bad situation, and you know it. It's like there's a need for someone to heal their finances. They really need to self-reflect on what they do and how they do things. Because somebody is questioning, like, what does somebody do with their money? What does somebody do with their resources? What does somebody do with something? So either a parent or somebody in your family could be doing this to you, or you could be doing this to someone in your family or friend group. Possibly a Leo. Okay. But there's a need to heal or rectify a situation with that. Let's look at family and friends for Pisces. So when it comes to family and friends, there's like a commitment here. You made a promise, you kept a promise, you made a commitment to a family member or a friend, or they did with you. You may even want to marry someone that's a friend and make them your family. Someone was dating somebody's friend. I think I got that in Leo's reading, where somebody was dating a family member, or like dating a friend's family member, or dating like a friend that's like a friend of the family type of thing. And somebody may be moving forward with like making this person like permanent family. Like, yeah, you a family friend, but I'm gonna make you family type of thing. Like, this could be this Leo. So you may be finding out that your Leo family member could have been dating one of your friends, could be getting in a commitment with one of your friends, or someone that was really close to your family. Like, you know how you always have those friends that are like family? Somebody is dealing with that. Like, you're finding out something like that. Like, or two really close friends that are like family to you are getting together and coming together and getting married and moving forward with each other. I feel like it'll be a happy situation. Somebody may have manifested this. Someone may also think that someone may get hurt in this situation, and it's a bad idea to deal with this person and they need to leave it alone. Someone is overly emotional about this connection. Was y'all secretly dating the same person? Or did you have feelings for somebody? I feel like there's two family members that's dealing with, like, they have feelings for, like, a person that's, like, really close to their family. I wonder if that's why that person doesn't want the other person dealing with them, because they secretly want them. Things that make you go, I don't know what that's about, Pisces. I don't know what's going on with family and friends. Let's look at love for Pisces. Let's look at love for Pisces. Pisces, you could be in your feelings when it comes to love. You could be feeling all the feels when it comes to love, whether it's love itself or love with someone else. You're thinking about your emotions, how someone makes you feel, how do you make them feel when it comes to love. You may have thought like whatever it was that you felt, whatever your intuition was telling you, you may have had a dream about it or a vision on something with love. You could have had a dream of meeting the love of your life, or a dream of you getting back with somebody, and it's like that's what's been on your mind all this time. You coming together, you collaborating with someone. You could have even had a dream of you getting with someone and y'all having a little boy. And it's like you may want to tell this to someone and have the courage to let them know this. Like, you may have a spiritual connection with somebody, and you may have seen the future on what's going to happen with either your love life or the love life of someone else, and you can't stop thinking about it. Because I'm feeling like you woke up from like a dream and it was just surreal. Like, you just couldn't believe, like, is that supposed to really happen? Like, Are you serious? I'm supposed to have a child with that person type of thing? But let's get some homegirl advice for Pisces, and then we'll wrap this up. Pisces, it says it's time to think big. Remember, I told you guys, are you coming or are you going? It takes courage, too, for you to do it. And then we have spirit animals. Pay attention to the animals that are around you at this time, the animals that you see. Watch and pay attention how they interact with Mother Nature. And also Google the spiritual meaning of those animals, those particular animals. And it says what you believe is your truth. Okay, so if you believe that you are going to do this and be this way, or you're going to feel stuck and stagnant, guess what? That's what you believe. If you believe that starting over is going to be a good thing, you're going to gain more, you're going to blossom, you're going to grow, that's what it'll be. But whatever you believe is your truth, okay? And this may resonate with you 3 months from now, or things may start happening 3 months from now to where you're going to end up being at a crossroads and having to make a decision on, are you staying or are you going? Okay? Love you.